Welcome one and all to the greatest review everyone can recall. Pull up a chair, it is free as we check the vibes for all to see. Oberon is one hot moth, and we will see if he can trot. There is not time to waste, we must make haste to review the moth and vibe out his taste. Today, we will be judging this servant on 3 criteria: gameplay, character, design, and voice acting. Note down there will be spoilers for Oberon's character design, so tread lightly. Oberon is as valid can be. He brings a variety of skills that warp the possibilities of this game. In a singular sense, Oberon is a surprisingly competent farmer, as he is the first pretender in the game. Pretenders, being strong against all knight classes, only 1.5 times damage, allows for a lot of farming. He has over 70% charge in his kit, which is stupid good. After Melusine, he is the second most competent Omni farmer in the game right now with the correct setup. With investment, Oberon can be a very positive farmer as he can hit quite high damage on wave 3. However, where the real damage comes from is Oberon as a support. Oberon's skill 3 is one of the most cracked in the game, as it multiplies NP damage, resulting in ludicrous damage from the main DPS. He also is mandatory to competently farm 90++ nodes in the future. His ability to ramp up damage makes some challenge content trivial. However, his skills have a variety of drawbacks to act as a form of cost, similar with the Noble Phantasm, which I personally enjoy, as it shows some form of balance for the game. Overall, Oberon has a target on his back as one of the most needed servants of the year for all accounts. His vibes are immaculate, and he is 100% valid. Oberon is a refreshing glass of ice-cold water from a character design standpoint. The last 3 vibe check videos have been amazing female servants. It is refreshing to have a male servant to tackle. Oberon's design is interesting in many ways. His first and second ascension are playingly designed in almost a nursery rhyme aesthetic. The first card displays Oberon draped in noble robes with butterfly wings obstructing the view of the castle in the background. Illustrator Umino Chika has done a wonderful job of highlighting an overall kind-looking character that evolves as we go into the second ascension. In stage 2, Oberon dons a warm, inviting smile as we find ourselves transported to a differing scene filled with soft white pastels. His cape contrasts the white with darker shades of blue and black, highlighting that there is possible something sinister that we the viewer are yet to witness. Truly a beautiful card design. The third ascension is where we see a radical shift and perhaps get to view into Oberon's true nature. His smile now much more unsettling. He now wears a much darker attire with the black overtaking the entire card's space. This is likely done to shock the viewer and juxtapose the previous happy cards with a now much darker scene. Amazing work, Chika-sensei. Oberon's final ascension art is where we get the money shot. This card, dare I say, is one of the most well-put-together cards in the series. Its themes, composition, and meaning are all valid. We see Oberon in the foreground sitting next to a deceased moth, his face almost peacefully calm, but we sense a melancholic yearning from his disposition. His hand grips this moth, highlighting the loss of a special relationship. The almost noir background provides an unsettling, eerie scene that outlines the chaos of battle and the loss of a life. Truly, one of the greatest final ascensions in the game. Gorgeous and valid. Oberon's voice, actor Toyonaga Toshiyuki, is a seasoned professional who has been in the voice acting community since 2001. Toshiyuki's tenure is highlighted in Oberon's voice lines. We are treated to a combination of warm and kind, and cold and unempathetic. Oberon has a collection of the best lines in the game delivered with the appropriate tone and emotion. At times, in his final ascension, you can hear the pain and loss in his voice. I think this unsettling tone that Oberon has provides another layer of the depth for the viewer and allows them to view him as a 3-dimensional character with depth. Toyuki has performed in main roles for characters such as Yuri from Yuri on Ice and Ryugamine, Mikado from Durarara, both of which have deceptively mature series that focus on dialogue and emotions to convey their characters' positions. I believe Toshiyuki brings a certain sense of life to his characters, and Oberon is no different. His vibes have been checked and that are nothing but valid. We have reached the end of the road, and it is all owed to Oberon. He is valid in all aspects of the word. I have heard many people ask if they should roll. If you miss him, it will take a toll. So load up your quartz and explore the support that is Oberon. Good luck, fellow masters. May the gacha gods smile upon you. This is Hentai Daddy, over and out.